Welcome back to another new construction update. Decided to come out again relatively early on Sunday just to see the progress. It's only 1 week after the last time we came out, a week and a day. I think it's the 8th today. Noticing as I come in, what's a little bit interesting is the houses are on an elevation. They've got these huge beams that run across them. I'm guessing it's to help level out where the house sits. What we noticed, or not what we noticed, what we had when we were in England is our house was built on a very slight elevation, nothing like this, but they didn't bother to flatten it out, so our garden sat like this and like that. So if you were to put a ball at the top right, it would roll all of the way down, I think, to the bottom left or the bottom right, I can't remember now, the opposite side. But here it looks like they actually level everything out, which is a lot better. So it's nice to live on a gradient, but you don't want your garden or your yard on a gradient. But anyway, let's go and have a look and see what progress they've made. It looks like there's a lot of updates to more of the homes. The 200 amp panels are in, it looks like, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe about 8 of them on this street. They've leveled out a lot of the other stuff over here. So let's have a look. Just as I was filming, the police turned up. So there's police truck rocked up and followed me down. He's like, "Oh, hi, what are you here for?" And I think as soon as I started talking, he was a bit thrown off. Somebody had called in the fact that it looked like somebody was stealing stuff. So I was like, it's definitely not me. He said, "Oh, do you own, what have you bought here?" So I explained to him, showed him the plot. He's like, "Oh, on the cameras they've seen somebody taking material," which I understand, all the materials out here. "Do you mind if we have a look?" I was like, "Nope, go have a look, have a check of the car." As they come up, there were 3 police cars. One of the police cars went round the back, and it turns out there's workers here who had literally just grabbed cement mix and had taken it down to a job, because they get paid per job, not a day rate. So they were trying to finish up on a Sunday. So what had happened is the cameras had seen the people grab it, go out of sight. I pulled up in a similar car, similar jacket, hat. They didn't say the race, so the people that called it in hadn't said the race, so they weren't sure. So I just happened to pull in right in front of the police car. So they did their checks. We ended up having a 20-minute chat. They were happy, I'm happy. They know who's got all of the material. They were explaining about the house prices, pricing a lot of people out, so they're having to move up to, I think he said, Centennial Hills rather than SUMMERLIN. He was explaining a lot of, not a lot, but a number of the calls that they've been out to are Californians. So he explained 2 stories where this Californian bought, I don't know, $1 million home and then put another $1 million in it, and they're retired, and then the neighbour wanted to show them their larger home with their larger plot because they wanted to outdo the next neighbour. They also had a lot of money. So it's quite interesting. Super friendly. So it's my second interaction with police in the US. The first time was not pleasant. I got pulled over in Florida doing 88 and a 65. And obviously when they approached, it's middle of the night as well. It wasn't fun. This is 10 plus years ago. It was quite nervy. All worked out great in the end. I think, again, as soon as I hear an English accent, it kind of de-escalates. This situation, super cool. He come up, spoke to me nicely, politely, thanked me, said thanks for being cooperative. He said drop into the station just to say hi as you're new to the area if you want to. Station's literally there. We had the conversation. That was it. Anyway, let's get back to the video. What have we got? Looks like, I don't know if that's gas or water. I'm guessing gas. A lot of this has been dug out now at the front. I'm guessing that's due to a lot more of the framing going down. So you can see here the difference from last week. There was just the trench, and actually the house looks considerably bigger now. I'm quite nervous about these things because I've been told this stuff here is under really high tension. Now I don't need to step into it because obviously you can avoid it here, but I will be going over there shortly. Now the frame is here. I think because we're looking at the pad before, it looked a lot smaller, but now you can actually see the frame of the house, which makes it look a lot larger. So this will be the front bedroom, or casita as they call it, leading to the hallway. That's going to be the bathroom there. double garage. Okay, so this bit is the hallway, so it comes in off to the casita. This bit goes to the downstairs bathroom, or WC, and then this looks a lot larger now, which is the living area, dining room, kitchen area. Right here is the doorway from the garage into the smaller hallway that leads into the kitchen. That, I think, is the pantry. And let's be careful. Yeah, this makes sense now. So you've got, this is where the oven, yeah, oven. So the countertops will run here. Don't know what that pipe is for. This is going to be for the kitchen island. And then running out there is all the way down to the living area. Obviously can't show you upstairs because it doesn't exist yet. But a lot of progress, so mainly all the wood framing. Oh, let's go over the back here. This bit here is the section that's covered. Loggia, don't know, covered patio area, which is relatively large. And then all of that is the backyard space. So you can quite easily have, our plan is to put a gym. So it'll be a covered gym where ideally you can shut the doors and close it. Grass area, maybe towards this, running off the covered patio. And then right at the back there, that will be, I don't know, maybe a fire pit or something. Let us know what you think we should put in there. But it's a huge space, a lot more than I was expecting. And the house at least looks large again. So that's the very brief house update, construction update. Interesting day. Every day presents something new. Good 20-30 minute chat with our local police, which was fun. And actually, it's quite nice to know that they're coming out and at least attempting to deal with the issues. If it was theft, it isn't in this particular case, but if it was, it's good that they came out within, I'm guessing, a couple of minutes. But other than that, thanks for watching.